This is the Nonprofit Spotlight Show with
Good morning, Santa Clarita. I am Janice Murray, and we're here on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show by way of KHTS Radio. We're on your hometown station, 98.1 FM and AM 1220. We are here today on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show, and we are going to highlight LARC Foundation. I'd love to introduce my guest. I've got Executive Director Kathy Sturkey and her Executive Officer, Chris Bratzel. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
And I know he's not doing his best right now, but we want to give a big shout out and send some love to Chuck.
Oh, absolutely.
I hope he's listening.
I do too.
And if not, he can catch us on Facebook Live.
Absolutely.
So we have a lot to talk about, ladies. And first, because you guys are such a niche or a boutique kind of nonprofit with a set demographic that you handle, let's tell our listeners who you guys are and what you do, who you serve, because it's not for everyone, but it is good information because someone may know someone who needs your services, or you know what I'm saying.
Okay, we are LARC Ranch, and that stands for the Los Angeles Residential Community. We have 13 homes on 65 acres up in Saugus with other support buildings up there. We have a gymnasium, pool, an ADC program is up there, which is a adult day program. We also have about 93 individuals living there, beautiful homes. Mm-hmm. And we also have, a day program in Canyon Country. I also have a home, Apple Street home in Newhall. And we are the largest facility serving the Santa Clarita Valley when it comes to residential and or day program.
Mm-hmm. You guys have been around how long, Kathy?
It's going to be 60 years. We've been there since 1959.
Wow.
When parents purchased the property, 65 acres for $65,000, which was a lot of money then. And they were very futuristic thinking parents. They turned around and said, our kids don't have the right to go to public school, so they didn't have the Latterman X, which was something new, was something that hadn't happened yet in California, because that gave them their civil rights. Mm-hmm. So instead, they started a residential facility in Saugus, and they also started a school.
That is wonderful. I understand a lot of our nonprofits here in town come from a personal need or a situation that is personal to a group of people or a family or something like that. And obviously that's where this came from. You guys have been going strong and building and growing ever since. And we've got a lot of stuff to talk about in that regard. You've had the property that long. It's been in existence. You've added some new buildings, but there is always the need for updating, renovating, and things like that. So tell me about what's going on at the ranch right now.
Well, we've been around for 60 years now. This is our anniversary. And right now, this fundraiser that we're about to talk about has to do with infrastructure. It has to do with paving. It has to do with roofs and taking care of the buildings themselves, because they're 18 years old. Mm-hmm. And they take a lot of hot weather and cold weather, and it really happens. And it's like, if any of you are homeowners, which I'm sure thousands of you are out there, you know how hard it is just to take care of one house, let alone 13 homes and a 14th in Newhall. So it is a special fundraiser that we need very much.
And that is the fundraiser that we're going to be talking about in the next segment or so. Every year, different theme. Every year, it's a blowout. And you guys, I know, every year it's bigger and better. But that is your main fundraiser to take care of the properties and the things that you need to assist your clients.
Yes, this year that's what we're doing.
Wonderful. So I know that Chuck Sturkey is the man who commandeers every project, who is instrumental in making sure everything gets done to the proper ways that they need to be done. Is he overseeing these things coming up as well?
He is. He's always involved with LARC Ranch. The thing about LARC Ranch, it's just not an occupation. It's a part of life, and you begin to love it so much. You want to see the best for it, and you always want to see it thrive. Mm-hmm. And you want our people to have the best way of living, the best resources. He outsources a lot of vendors to come into LARC and do certain things. We're also paving around our big old water tank this year. It just needs to be taken care of. It's just a labor of love with Chuck.
Absolutely. Well, you as well, but he's the hands-on.
Well, he's the
get
director of
dirty.
ops, yeah.
So it is, that is his baby. Well, I would love to. I was there last year, I believe, and he took me around, gave me a tour of the little garden and everything. I'll be curious to see when all these updates get done, how things are looking. So
cool.
Talk to me about exactly what it is that we're raising money for. You say infrastructure.
It is for the buildings. It's for the flooring. We had carpeting at one time, and we found out over the years carpeting wears out. It's very dirty. It can't be cleaned. So now we're going to tiles, and we're going to laminates, and it looks beautiful and modern. We're doing roofs that haven't been done in a while. You know, there's a lot of movement out there on the land, and so sometimes you have, and several of our houses are joined to fit on the footprint of land, and there's a lot of stress on that. So we're working.
They
on
were
that.
modulars, right?
They are.
They are.
And
Okay.
they're fabricated homes.
Sure.
But because of the ADA rulings, they're more stick built than they are fabricated. So we're taking care of that. Chris, what else?
That's most of it. The other thing that we're raising money for is just for general operations, just to try to help bridge the gap in the funding that we get from the Department of Developmental Services through the regional center. Basically, minimum wage has been going up and up and up every year for the last 3 years. Currently, we're paying $14.25 an hour for minimum wage out at LARC Ranch, but we're still getting reimbursed at the rate of $12 an hour. So we have to make up that difference. And it's coming up to almost $500,000 a year now. So besides the general gap, I mean, our funding level's about from the same funding from 1999 to 2000, and here we are in almost 2020.
Yeah.
And so basically that's what it's for. It's to help make up that gap, bridge that gap, and we have another minimum wage raise coming up July 1st where it'll be $15 an hour. So
wow.
Yeah, they say by 2022 hopefully the funding will be caught up because the state minimum wage will be closer to what the local minimum wages are. But until that time, we will continue to, struggle. But at the same time, we do what we have to do to give our people the best quality of life.
Absolutely.
And the staff deserve the money with the way things cost.
They work so hard.
They do.
Well, and your staff that are in the physical houses, are there 24 hours? Or you've got a shift with the shift change, but you've got some staff member there.
We always have to have someone present when our people are present and within the homes. But we have live-in staff, we have shift staff, we have graveyard staff, we have staff that come in the morning to help the primary staff just to get everybody going Monday through Friday. The weekend staff, it's a little longer. They're there from 6 o'clock in the morning, and their day is long. They work until 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Wow.
But I'll tell you one thing about LARC Ranch. You're not salaried at LARC Ranch. You are paid regular time, overtime, and double time if needed. We stand by the labor laws, so you're always making the money you deserve.
That's wonderful. But again, like you say, Kathy, Chris, that's where the gap comes in, because I'm sure there's a lot of overtime, and that's big rates.
Well, and it's with the cost of living.
Absolutely.
Everything is going up. I have a fleet of vehicles. I have 2 buses. Groceries. Can you imagine groceries?
I can't. For 14 houses, I can barely manage it for one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a Costco shopper, so I'm trying to get the big discounts, but it's crazy.
We have a solar farm, but we are going to be bringing in water, hopefully by next year, piping it down Bouquet.
That was the conversation we had last year.
Yes.
So that's still
on, but it's in Sacramento, and it's taking its time. So there are so many costs. It's phenomenal. And then your insurances, for instance.
Oh, don't start me about insurance. You're in the fire zone.
Yeah.
I know they're asking to triple and double what it should be.
And we answer to so many types of authorities also, also because a creek runs through us, we answer to Rural Waters Department, which is dry most of the year except when it rains, but okay.
It's a lot to manage. You guys do an amazing job. You said you've got 93 or so
Residents on
residents
the
on the property.
On the property, and 6 at Apple Street.
Wow. Incredible. And you guys are doing, you said like with the day classes, the day school, you've got those on site as well as off site, right?
Yes, we have our ADC program on the premises, on the 65-acre campus, and then our LARC Industries is out in Canyon Country. Both of them work on the activities of daily living and independent skill-building tasks. ADC is for our people that are a little older or have more challenges, where our LARC Industries program that's in the community are for people that are more pre-vocational, looking for employment or thinking about maybe I want to start working. So we're even using the Santa Clarita bus, working on transportation training. They go out into the community a few times a week to work on those different skills, interacting with the public and, appropriateness. And so they're good.
That's
They're
good. When I understand having the
ADC.
ADC classes on campus, if they're older or have some other challenges, you want to keep them close. You don't want to risk having them busing or using transportation to get around if they don't have to. It's a lot to manage. It is a lot to be responsible for, Kathy. I don't know how you guys do it.
It's a labor of love. Chris and I have both been at LARC Ranch for 25 years.
That's amazing. And here's to 25 more years.
Woohoo!
Right? And you guys are celebrating a 60th anniversary. And that is, this big fundraiser is I'm sure going to be a celebration of those 60 years, as well as, again, we need to reiterate, this is your big fundraiser for the year.
Yes.
This is your only? This is your only fundraiser. So this is one, it's open to the public, and we want everybody to attend. We want to talk about that as we get into the next segment, but right now we are here on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show. We're here by way of KHTS Radio. We need to take a quick break on FM 98.1 and AM 1220. Don't go away.
Your building sign is essential to getting customers to your location. Feathers can help you get your business noticed. Feathers, now in a new, larger space with plenty of parking. They walk you through each phase of your project with special attention to detail and quality. Feathers will provide you with a sign that you can be proud of. Your sign will draw customers in instead of having them drive by. Visit Feathers online at feathersigns.com or go to Feathers' brand new, bigger location at 26017 Huntington Drive off Rye Canyon or call 298-9442.
The Art Gallery of Santa Clarita Artists Association, located in downtown Newhall on 6th Street between Railroad and Main, features local members' original artwork with changing exhibits every 2 months. Purchase affordable art for your home or as gifts. Open Friday through Sunday or by appointment. Artists wishing to join the SCAA can visit santaclaritaartist.org, come to our free monthly meetings at Barnes & Noble, or stop by the gallery. For upcoming shows, check us out at santaclaritaartist.org. We make visual art visible.
My tile is 20 years old, and it makes my house look 20 years old.
For quality, custom kitchen, bath, and tile, trust the professionals at Southern California Tile.
Hi, I'm Bob of Southern California Tile, and I invite you to come look at the wide selection of tile and stone at our showroom. We offer you personalized one-on-one service and help you see the many beautiful possibilities for improving your home.
Get some style at Southern California Tile.
In Placerita, by the entrance to Masters College.
Here's another mortgage tip from your friends at Owning. Lenders must quote you both a rate and an APR. Any difference between these two reflects costs for the mortgage other than interest. Things like points, escrow, title, appraisal, or some baloney fee like $4.95 or $9.95 for, well, just because. So, when a lender says there are no costs, but the rate and the APR don't match, you're not getting an accurate story. At Owning, our 30-year rate and APR today are 3.25%. That's right, our rates and APRs match, so no lowball rate quotes with hidden costs at Owning.
Owning Corporation, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 1797976, DRE License 02063270, MLO endorsement. Call 833-852-6464 for terms and restrictions.
30-year money, 3.25% rate and APR at Owning. Call 855-5-OWNING. That's 855-5-OWNING. Or log on to owning.com.
At iLead Agua Dulce, we believe the most important thing a child can learn in school is who they are. Life's real tests are never standardized, which is why we've developed an individual-based curriculum that values exploration, cooperation, and creativity. As our learners grow, so do we. Our tuition-free charter school is currently enrolling grades TK through 7th and adding 8th grade in 2020. Your young learner will be immersed in a unique environment where possibility and self-discovery are at the core of every experience. The Agua Dulce campus features beautiful indoor and outdoor spaces for hands-on inspiration, including a robotics lab, a garden bed, a greenhouse, and a technology-based exploratorium. iLead Agua Dulce is conveniently located on the east side of the Santa Clarita Valley, just off the 14 freeway. Check out our homeschool options too. To schedule a campus tour or learn more about our programs, visit iLeadAguaDulce.org. We're enrolling now. iLead Schools. Free to think, inspired to lead.
Hometown, your hometown station.
This is the Nonprofit Spotlight Show with Janice Murray.
We're back on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show. I am Janice Murray, and we're here by way of KHTS Radio. We're on your hometown station, 98.1 FM and AM 1220. I am so excited to be able to share this news with everyone. You can download our free KHTS app on your iPhones and Android devices, so you can take KHTS with you wherever you go. You can access our social media and sports and more. The easiest way to get that app is to go to your Google Play or App Store and search KHTS. Let's get back into our conversation with LARC Foundation, Kathy Sturkey, Chris Bratzel. We're talking about the services that you guys offer, the 14 homes, the daycare programs, the general everyday skills that are being taught to your clients, to the residents there, which you said you've got about 93 on campus and
six capacity of 6. Right now there's 5.
5 at the Apple location. You guys are doing an amazing job there, and we said that the way that you can fill the gap, recognizing the pay scale, the minimum wage scale that is existing out there today, and you guys' commitment to your staff to pay them what they deserve, leaves a gap between what you're reimbursed from the state and what you're actually paying. So the way that you can manage that gap in the finance is to have a fundraiser this year for your 60th anniversary. This should be a biggie. And also not only for the wage increase disparity, but also to take care of some of the issues that are going on around the campus. It's been 18 years with these houses on the site. And as any homeowner knows, little things start to happen, and you need to upgrade. I can't imagine anybody having carpet with multiple people living in a property anymore. It's just, to me, it's not hygienic. It's so much easier, cleaner, safer to have hard surfaces. So flooring being one of your biggies. You said
we have
roofs.
The roofs, at
this point,
they just need some servicing. They need to take care of them. Although with all the rain in winter, they were pretty good.
Good. That's a blessing.
But we see little things like the other day I was in one of the villas, and you can see that the door needs that caulking or whatever.
Stripping.
That weather stripping around it. I could see that.
That's an easy fix.
It's an easy fix.
Yeah, but Chuck, you need your handyman.
Uh-huh.
You need Chuck to be well so he can take care of those kinds of things.
and it's just because you have a home. And, we often have this issue where in the winter, it's the heaters. In the summer, it's the air conditioners. Mm-hmm. And
your expenses must be out the roof for utilities.
Our CFO would say that. Yes. And whenever I spend another dime, he's like, he looks at me and I go, well, we need this. We have to have that.
Yes.
We have to have new sofas.
Well, maybe not. But you need heating and air.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Exactly. And food.
Yes, absolutely.
And, like when Thanksgiving Halloween coming, they have a huge dance, and that's an expense, which we always invite all the special needs people to come to the Halloween dance in October.
You guys don't seek out some sponsors like some local JCIs, the groups or some. You guys should think about pairing with some other nonprofits to help put those things on.
I know that we do in the spring. We have the assistings that come and put on a dance for us every spring.
That's lovely.
And we did, like last year with St. Patrick's. It's awesome. And they have the Habit truck come, so they all get lunch from the Habit truck. Then they have a DJ up there. And it's just really cool to see all of our guys interacting with all of the teenagers, in
Sure.
the future. So
It's good on both. It's a win-win on both sides.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I know that Steve, our activity director, had been talking to the assistants again, and they were talking about Halloween, but Halloween's kind of tough because for teenagers,
Oh yeah,
they
wanna-
want to go out. They
Mhm.
want to, like all of us, they want to go out and party. and so
That's why I said like JCI. Those are older, 30-ish kind of adults, and maybe they don't have partying kind of
Yeah,
plans for
exactly.
Halloween if they don't have kids. That might be a good group to wanna. Or again, an older group. You've got
Right.
Zonta. You've got some of those.
And we do get a lot of support from the Kiwanis out here
Oh,
in Santa
yeah.
Clarita because we have our Action Club, which is our I guess civil service group that's part of the Kiwanis, where they go out and do different things in Santa Clarita. They help paint graffiti.
Mhm.
They're doing the river rally the day before our fundraiser.
good.
Steve's got a group of 20 of them going out and cleaning up trash in the river.
Wonderful.
They collect food and do food baskets for Family Promise and different organizations at the holiday time and stuff. So we partner with Kiwanis that way. So, but I'll talk to him and see what else we can drum up.
I've over the 15 years I've been doing this show, that is one thing I've always said for a nonprofit in this community, because they're all so small and so needy. For them to be successful, you have to learn to partner with the other nonprofits that are similar, or who have a heart to share their resources.
Right.
And I know you guys do and have in the past, but got to think outside the box sometimes. And there are a lot of organizations that are looking, for something that they can attach, something bigger than them to
Absolutely.
attach to. So.
Right, and and it goes on because we're going into the holiday mode through this
know.
next several months, and so after there's a.
I haven't been to the mall, so I haven't seen the Christmas decorations
Oh,
up
dear.
yet.
I
don't
believe
like
it.
that
I
when
believe
they
in that.
push my holidays together.
Well, and then there's Thanksgiving, and that how many turkeys that is.
I know.
We have to
I
get
know.
that.
Do you get those donated, or you have to purchase?
We purchase.
Wow, Kathy.
I know we need to be more up to date with what we can do, but
Mhm.
and then comes Christmas, Hanukkah, and whatever Kiwanis, whatever comes in there, we celebrate them all. And I've told you before, a rabbi comes, my people are Jewish for a day. If a pastor comes, they're Christian for a day.
I heard that. Whatever works,
Whatever-
right?
oh, yes,
we
ever,
need all the
always.
blessings we can get.
That's
right?
exactly it.
I'm all for it.
So it just goes on, and then I don't know why, but it always feels good after the fundraiser because it's a lot of work.
Yes.
And then after Christmas, it's sort of like, let's just enjoy New Year's. And I know she's running away from home, my darling over here. And
we all need a little break.
She's getting her break, and well deserved. And
She'll come back in full force and jump on planning the event for next year.
That's
Because
exactly
as soon as it's
it.
done, don't you feel like as soon as the big event's over, you literally have to get geared up and start planning for the next year?
well, we usually know what the date will be. It's either September or October. And then it's hard to tell our board members, okay, you need to give us a theme. And then they look at me in January like, are you crazy? And it's like, no, because everything has to be done ahead of time.
Exactly. So what's the theme this year?
It's the SS LARC. It's going to be sailing on Sunday, September the 22nd, 2019, of course. And it starts at 1 p.m. There's going to be wonderful food. There's going to be dancing. There's going to be shuffleboard games, fun games, and glorious shops, a jewelry boutique, and some clothing.
That's new.
That is new.
Yeah, look at you guys.
And we got rid of the games this year, the little carnival games, and we're trying this. We're going to have shuffleboard. We're going to have what else, Chris?
They're called Giganto games. It's like a 4x4
love the
connects
big
4.
I love that
The
game.
huge connect 4 and like the huge Jenga.
Oh,
We're gonna
yeah.
have cornhole in the grass under the trees. I mean, it's just gonna be more interactive, more fun than just like a carnival game with a little trinket.
Now, this is, I've been to the event a couple of years. I've been to the ranch a couple of times in the past. This is one of those events, I think, it's out of the box. It's very unique and different, but it gives the community a chance to go physically to LARC and see what it is your money is going to support. It's a beautiful property, and I think everybody, at least once, should go take the tour with Kathy or with Chuck, and or go to the event and interact and share with the residents there and see what life is like there. It's beautiful.
And if you're a foodie, we have In-N-Out trailer comes, In-N-Out burger comes, and we also have this wonderful gourmet cook that surprises us every year with delicious food.
Your cook, right?
He's Lane, and he's called LA Tart Boy, and he is wonderful.
Well, he's the one that does
Lane
the
Sadden.
food inside.
Yes,
Yes.
the incredible desserts,
Yes.
kosher hot dogs, and all kinds of lovely
It's
things.
family-friendly fare.
Very comfortable
and
clothing,
Yeah,
everything.
it's beautiful. And September 22nd, I'm predicting it's going to be an absolutely perfect day to be outside. It's a park-like setting, just beautiful green grass. You can just, well, by September, we won't have green grass. Come on, Kathy. You better get out there with the sprinkler. But it will be beautiful. It's
Yes,
it's a
is.
nice
It's a
time to
beautiful
be
property.
outside. Are you guys doing the big tent or?
Oh, sure.
So-
And we
It'll
usually
be
have about
perfect.
500 people.
That's a good
And-
crowd.
And we include the residents because they love to dance. We have this guy called Bino Bates, and he's incredible. And he's a DJ, and he gets everybody up there hopping and dancing. And that's the end of the day. Towards after all the announcements and after lunch, we begin with Bino Bates, and he's wonderful.
Oh, I remember dancing to his grooves. Absolutely. It is really a nice way to introduce the community to who you guys are. And I think everybody should come out and see. So tell me about the ticket situation. Are they online right now, or how do we get invited?
Yes, you can buy tickets online. You go to our website, www.larkfoundation.org. You can buy them there. You can call me at LARC Ranch at our phone number 661-296-8636, extension 219.
8636, extension
219.
219.
And that's me, Chris.
That's Chris.
We can do credit cards. I can have you send a check. A lot of people will call and make reservations and then just bring a check at the door. You can pay at the door. It's $125 a person, or we have a family package for 4 for $325. That includes everything, all the food you want to eat. If you want 3 In-N-Out burgers, you can go back 3 times, you know. All the food, all the drinks, water, soda, tea, all that kind of stuff. All of the inside food, Jamba Juice is there. We also have a photo booth. We have people that go around taking pictures for you. They can email them to you as well as print them out and give them to you. So it's just real, like I said, all the games are there. It's just fun, interactive. It's a great way to spend a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, it's Kathy at Fun Time is the photo booth, and she does an incredible job. And of course, it goes according to the theme, so you'll look like you're on the ocean and cruising away.
Oh, absolutely. Now, it's themed, but we don't have to come dressed themed. Just come dressed casually. Please, ladies, don't wear heels, because you are going to be walking outside on, there is concrete and pathways, but you'll be on grass a lot
Yes,
as
even
well.
when I tour somebody, I tell them, don't dress up, just come comfortable, because you are on 65 acres of country land.
Absolutely. How's that water well up there? You got water?
No.
Oh, boy.
No, as you know, it went dry in 2014. We've been hiking in water all this time, and
hiking in meaning paying for and bringing it in.
Bringing
we want people to understand that's a problem. That's why we're trying to raise money.
Yeah, we don't go down to the river and bring it in pails.
You don't bring in buckets.
No, but we do. Our aquifer went dry, along with a lot of people on Bouquet. This is truly a problem for everybody. The drought is not over, folks. It is still continuing on with this issue. And so, and even though we had a great amount of rain, that does not fill up an ancient aquifer. Mm-hmm. And so we have engaged with Southern California Valley Water, and they are going after the grants that are going to bring a pipeline from around where Scudder is to LARC Ranch, and then when it comes onto the property, and God willing, it's going to be next year, we will pay for that when it comes on our property. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people are looking at it too, because there's other property owners, not just people that live there, but there's like RY properties. They're watching us because they want to build on the land that they own out there. And so, of course, when water comes, that's the ideal situation.
Sure, water and electricity.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Wow. You guys are at a main bus stop there at the corner of Vasquez and Bouquet.
Actually, the end of the line is on LARC Ranch property.
It is, really?
And it rolls around. So a lot of our people who can, they get on that bus on the weekend and they're gone.
They're gone.
And they have a great time. Or some of them who are very adapted to the whole system will take that bus to the Metrolink and go even farther. They know how to do it.
Wonderful. And why not? Transportation here is getting a little bit better. So.
I think so.
A teeny bit better.
I remember a long time ago when Magic Mountain opened, and I just needed a bus to get there. There was no such
thing? Kathy, how long have you been here?
I rode a bike. I won't say how long ago.
Okay,
I nearly
ask.
killed myself on the hill.
But if you had to ride a bike, there was no bus. Were there onion fields near there?
Yeah,
okay.
there were onion fields.
Was there a mall?
No.
No. Okay, well we know you were one of our early adoptees of
I'm
the
an
Santa
old
Clarita
pioneer.
Valley.
I'm not as old as some of the other pioneers.
Of course. But that's kind of neat to see the growth, though, don't you think? And I'm curious, just because we're talking about this, how many of the original family members who started the ranch are there any still living? The original adults that were instrumental in starting it, and have they ever come back to see what it's like today?
We have some of the family members. We have more siblings than we have the original family members
I would
there.
think so. 65 years.
But we do have siblings. We still have a few of the original residents. They're yes,
that are
still living at LARC Ranch today.
Wonderful,
yes,
wonderful.
Yeah, exactly, in our homes for the elderly.
Wonderful.
But it's even though their parents aren't here, it's either their siblings, their cousins, their aunts. There's still a lot of family involvement,
connection,
or as much as there can be.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that's kind of cool about LARC now is we're seeing a lot of growth, and we're seeing a lot of younger people come in.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing people after they're done with high school. You're in school in the special needs population until about 22.
Mm-hmm.
So we're starting to see them after 22 in their early 20s wanting to move to LARC. So we're kind of having a little bit of a change in demographic.
Oh, cool.
But it's actually really interesting because they're so modern, schooled. They're so, where our other guys in many ways were very sheltered.
Can imagine.
So
This new crew,
interesting at different times.
Tech savvy, where your older clients are not.
Exactly.
And probably in that regard, your demands are different. What they need to support their lifestyle is a little different now than what it was 65 years ago.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
But I think that helps that we have the elderly homes. So the elderly people are getting
Have
their
a
needs
place.
met there. And then the adult homes, we can mesh it all together more.
Absolutely. We are here on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show. We've been talking with LARC Foundation, Kathy Sturkey, Chris Bratzel. We have to take a quick break. We're here on your hometown station, 98.1 FM and AM 1220. Don't go away.
Finding the right auto body shop can feel like a never-ending search.
It's more than a job, it's a hobby.
Caesar, owner of Body Shop 661, your one-stop body shop.
Out here in Santa Clarita, I like seeing my cars driving around. It's really a passion.
More than just repairs. Body Shop 661. Trusted, reliable, respected for over 16 years in the Santa Clarita Valley. Visit bodyshop661.com or give them a call, 661-251-2252.
We all know sometimes people lose their way. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, the Way Out Recovery SCV may have the answers you've been waiting for. The Way Out is the premier intensive outpatient treatment center serving Santa Clarita. Asking for help is the first step. Call The Way Out today, 661-296-4444. That's 296-4444 for a private free assessment. The Way Out is an accredited, affordable outpatient program that accepts most insurance. Call us at 661-296-4444 or check us out online at thewayoutrecoveryscv.com. Quit battling with yourself. Ask The Way Out for help today.
Your hometown station, KHTS. This is the Nonprofit Spotlight Show with Janice Murray.
We are back on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show. I am Janice Murray, and we are here by way of KHTS Radio. Be sure to download our free KHTS app on your iPhone and Android devices. You can listen to KHTS wherever you are. The easiest way to get our access to social media and sports and all Santa Clarita news is to go to your Google Play or App Store and search KHTS. We're going to get back into our conversation with LARC Foundation. Kathy and Chris, we were talking in the last segment about the event, about the need for fundraising because of all the things going on at the ranch, talking a little bit of personal things about just life with these clients and the differences between your elders and the new generation that's coming in that wants to be a part of LARC. And that's exciting for you guys. Lots of changes. And you seem to really be receptive and responsive to changes like that, but making sure that both sides of the spectrum, the older population and the younger, are comfortable and are learning and growing and just, comfortable in their community here in Santa Clarita.
Well, the beauty of LARC Ranch is it is for individuals to grow as adults and continue to have a kind of an adult education and learn responsibility and to learn camaraderie with the population there, but yet more importantly, go into the city, go into town. Also, they visit with their family all the time, and it's so important because they themselves are growing. The only thing about our new guys is some of them are kind of like they're in the dorms and they're in college, and I'm away from mom. But that works out all right after a while.
And I am sure your staff has a very good handle on who they need to stay on top of and who they need to assist, and they get it done. They get that job done every day. The residents are doing their jobs in their houses and getting out and enjoying Santa Clarita as they should.
Yes.
And learning in the day classes, learning as well to socialize, to gain some valuable life skills, to gain job skills. You guys have connections once they go through the program, your day program, to help assist them in actually getting jobs?
We try, and we also send them to other places like Pleasant View and other types of, there's also a lot of other day programs out there now, which was very much needed for this valley. So we welcome them, and there's other new day programs that are also assisting them in getting jobs.
Wonderful. So again, this event coming up, the 60th celebration of LARC, is your way to help raise funds to provide to fill in the gap with the wage situation for your staff, the operational finances that are ever mounting and always present, and then the annual or the ever growing, the evergreen upkeep repair of 14, 16 houses. That's just never ending.
It is. It's never ending.
Never ending. So this is a big year for you guys and a big fundraiser. But I said all that to say this. This is not the only time that we're looking for support. Is there a way, if someone cannot make it to the event, is there a way that they could make a donation online or directly? Chris, how would they do that?
Again, at our website, www.larcfoundation.org.
And that's LARC.
LARC and the word foundation all spelled out.
Thank you.
Nice long website. But yes, they can make a donation there through PayPal. We also have people sometimes that make recurring donations. They can't give a lot of money up front, but they can give $25 a month, and every little bit helps.
Absolutely.
Just last week, one of the guys from operations, because Chuck was out, asked me to buy 3 washing machines. It's like when we have to buy, when something goes wrong, it goes wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like all of us, in 2001, we bought 14 washing machines. So about the same time, they're all going to start
to go.
Exactly. So when we
where'd you go?
I actually ended up getting the best deal at Best Buy online.
Really?
But I even with our discounts we get at Lowe's and stuff, the best deal was at Best Buy online.
Oh my!
So, yes,
that's again. Think in the mindset of a homeowner times 14.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Exactly.
It is crazy. Wow. You guys, again, I know you're doing an amazing job. A little bit more information about the event.
Okay.
September 22nd. It starts at 1 o'clock. What time do you expect it to go till?
It goes until about 4 o'clock, typically from 1 to 2, 2:30. People are enjoying all the food and just the atmosphere. At about 2 o'clock, Kathy will get up and talk, and some of our other supporters will get up and talk and thank everyone for coming. And then about 2:30, Bino gets out there and gets everyone dancing, grooving, and it goes until about 4.
Okay.
So,
and food and
food's
desserts
there the whole time.
is flowing the whole time.
It's flowing the whole time.
Again, this event is at LARC Foundation off of Bouquet and Vasquez. The ticket prices are $125 for an individual ticket, and a special family 4-pack is $325. You can go online, buy your tickets right now. You can call Chris and make a reservation and pay at the door. You can bring a check. It is family friendly. You guys don't really have a top end of numbers you can support, so everybody is welcome. Chris, I'm going to, if you don't mind, give your number again.
Okay.
661-296-8636, extension 219. Get your tickets now. We don't want anybody to miss out on the fun. And again, great opportunity to experience what life is like on that beautiful 65 acres that is LARC Ranch. Is there anything else, ladies, that you want to add before we go out?
Just come on board, SS LARC. Be there Sunday, September 22nd, 2019 at 1 o'clock.
All right. You know what? I know you guys are both busy. Chris, I know you too, because this is coming up real quick. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to come join us and share your passion for LARC, and best of luck. I know this year's going to be a big one, and good luck with all those repairs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks,
We
K
are
Hits.
at the top of our hour. We're going to get you caught up with your national and international headlines. And as always, have a great day.